How's everybody doing? Watching the clown show play out right before us. Trump this weekend. I'm going to go over some things Trump said this weekend. We'll see what happens. Could be this weekend something could start. But we are on the last week, as you can see. I'll have this video out by Friday. I was waiting for Trump's schedule. I want to thank everybody that sent me things. Jerry, Natalie, very greatly appreciated. Kathy, Vivian, Carol, Betty, Lisa, Cindy. I don't want to miss anybody, but you're greatly appreciated. Jerry, thank you very much. Today, Trump, it was just fake. As he's saying, this was sent to me by Vivian. Thank you, Vivian. Iran fake news. Trump came out with there was going to be an agreement. Iran, then oil plummeted to below $100 an barrel. What they're doing is they're keeping the masses calm until they pull the rug out from under them. I've said this before. They don't want anybody to, there's an end date, as I have talked about before, but they're keeping the masses calm until they pull the rug out. And that's what they did today. They said that there was a deal and gas dropped, plummeted. They're manipulating the markets, as Lisa's always telling me. Thank you, Lisa. They're manipulating the markets until they pull the rug out from underneath us. I want to thank John also. Thank you, John.
The markets opened this morning. We were told that there was a prospective memorandum of understanding that was about to be signed by the Iranians and the Americans, and lo and behold, by the end of the day, it all turned out to be fake news. It is Thursday, after all. What does this mean for the weekend now that Donald Trump has just out of the blue committed 5,000 more troops to Poland? The reverse of what he claimed initially, that they were going to remove 5,000 troops from Poland. Now they're saying they're going to put 5.
So it's a clown show. It's a clown show. We're at the end. Tusi right here rejects the demands. Rejects the demands.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tusi TV. This is your global news channel. I'm Maya Tusi, and the talks between the Islamic Republic and the United States has apparently once again reached this final stage of the President Trump.
So, rejected it.
Welcome in, everybody, to Redacted on this Thursday. So glad to have you here. Is there a peace agreement possibly in place where Iran hands over all of everything that they want and they get nothing in return? And there was apparently a pretty heated phone call between Benjamin Netanyahu.
So it's all clown show, we know. Like I said, they're keeping everything calm for the masses. If gasoline, which gasoline is running out, food's running out, whatever. They're keeping everybody calm until they pull the rug. They're gonna it's gonna be that day. It's gonna come upon a lot of people, and they were unaware. That's why.
Donald Trump and leading members of our government just gave a warning to us. The global energy system is beginning to crack under the weight of an prolonged conflict, supply disruption, and a rapidly vanishing level of reserves.
So we all know that. Hal Turner, permanent deadlock. Yes, it's dead. It's a nowhere. It's all talk. The calm before the storm, just as I said in my last couple videos, the calm before the storm is preparing for another round of strikes in Iran. The Calm is over. The storm is here, as I've been talking about. Dan posted this. I showed this in my other videos about nuclear war inevitable. Trump did post this. As you can see, the whole civilization is about to die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want it to happen, but probably will, however. This was what Donald Trump posted, as you can see right here, and then he took it down. He does this, he'll put something up because they have to show you, and then he'll take it down. And as you can see right here, Archie, respectable, exactly what Dan said right here. They have to tell you, they tell you, and then they take it down, as you can see right here. I checked for this. Emergency system in Texas or public safety has been issued a civil danger warning. I tried to look for this. I don't know if this is true, but I just want to put it out there if it is. Answer in the comment section if you live in Texas, you heard about that. Iran ready to carry out devastating widespread attack targeting energy and IT infrastructure. This is what they've been saying. I would trust what Iran says more than I would trust what Trump says. They call him a clown. They call him a liar. I agree. As you can see, very interesting. Trump posted this out about the clock tower. We all know what the clock tower means. Back to the Future. Clock tower. Clock tower. Thank you, Lisa. Clock tower.
A woman says she was arrested after posting.
Really, I got a lot of stuff to go over. Great comments in my comment section. I want to say that I don't know if you know that I was talking about Ephraim in this video. Ephraim, in the end of this video, I talked about Ephraim. I don't know if you know that all war, Germany, World War II, we had about 400,000 to 500,000 Germans in America. And they were working, they worked just, you could call them as slaves. They did pay them, but even Germany had almost 500,000. You can check that out for yourself. 500,000 Germans were in America picking crops, working in fields, picking in crops and working in fields in World War II. This has always been a practice during war. They were, they said they paid them, but anyway, this always happens. They take people captive during war. But Ephraim, as I said, Egypt, Ephraim, America. Of course, this was during the 1800s. It's not like they just fly them back. They were here, and when France sold the Louisiana Purchase, they just stayed here. They they were poor, penniless. They didn't pay them. So anyway, just history repeats itself. This was brought to my attention by Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. The runway. Here it is right here. This was brought to my attention by Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. Airplane.
Near the runway, it has been immediately shut down, and emergency construction and engineering crews are on site. What could go wrong? My goodness. All right, so they're going to have to make some repairs, but thankfully No one has been injured.
X on the spot, runway 4. This is in New York, LaGuardia, I believe. Runway, New York, yes. And it's an X on 4. X on 4. Strong's Hebrew 4 is Nebuchadnezzar. It's about the tree being cut down. As you can see, fruit tree, Nebuchadnezzar, God upheld Nebuchadnezzar. It's about the tree being cut down. Babylon boasts, hangs in the garden in abundance. Like the felled tree scattered its fruit. Sounds like Revelation also. But as you can see, Nebuchadnezzar. So, very interesting. Thank you, Cindy. Greatly appreciated. Natalie sent me this. I thought this was very interesting. The date that this happened equals 13. As you can see, this was Natalie sent me this. HH is also 88. This is Ronald McDonald Trump. Very interesting. Thank you. Iranian army and naval forces and Revolutionary Guard are on high alert to secure all islands and coasts. Could go down this weekend. Very promising. Russia drills I'm very aware of. I'm not really going to talk about the... many people sent me things about Ebola or whatever in Africa or whatever. The Bible says we aren't going to get the plagues, so I'm not really going to talk about it. Come out of me, my people, so you don't share in their plagues. The plagues will be here. It just shows you how close we are. But Russia successfully joint exercises. Trump's words.
He'd like me to go, but it's going to be just a small little private affair, and I'm going to try and make it. I'm in the midst. I said, this is not good timing for me. I have a thing called Iran and other things. That's one I can't win on. If I do attend, I get killed. If I don't attend, I get killed. By the fake news, of course, I'm talking about. No, but he's got a very...
killed by the fake news. Very interesting.
Hopefully they're going to have a great marriage.
Great marriage.
That's one I can't win on. If I do attend, I get killed. If I don't attend, I get killed. By the fake news, of course, I'm talking about. No, but he's...
killed by the fake news. Fake killing, fake death. Very interesting. Killed. He's getting married in Bahamas this weekend. Very interesting. In the Bahamas this weekend. Right where all the drones are. Very interesting. As you can see, this is in Escape LA ending clip. They're playing the script. Permanently, Mr. President, the Cuban theater aggression remains mobile. This is exactly what's going on right now. As you can see right here, and the wedding, they show the bride, as I have said, tied to the chair. The permanent.
Permanently. Mr. President, the Cuban theater of aggression remains mobile. ETA Miami in 4 minutes.
Very interesting. Miami in 4 minutes. This is where Trump would be going if he goes to the wedding. There's a great possibility he will.
4 minutes. Bring the aiming coordinates for Cuba and Mexico online. Cuba, 7, 7, 9. 7, 7, 9.
I didn't do the Strong's number for that. But Plimpkin, he does 666 make when he takes out the internet.
now render its final solution.
Final solution. We're
Welcome to your very own map to the stars.
clown show.
Sure, we all know the big one wiped out the entertainment industry here in LA, but the glamour and excitement of Hollywood is still alive.
Very funny. I hope it was worth it. For now you are going to die. Everybody does. Kill him. What's the debate, Buskin? Us or them? Shut down the third world. They lose, you win. Shut down America. You lose, they win. The more things change, the more they stay the same. So what are you going to do?
Disappear. Disappear.
He's entered the world code. No target code. Sir, that'll shut down the entire planet.
I told you, you better hope I didn't make it back. You push that button. Everything we've accomplished for the past 500 years will be finished. Our technology, our way of life, our entire history. We'll have to start all over again. For God's sakes, don't do it, Snake. My name's Pliskin.
Satellites. It's exactly what they're talking about right now. Cuba, right here. This is the Cuba conflict. They're talking about this could happen this weekend. That's exactly what they're talking about. Trump will start a war in Cuba while he isn't finished with a war in Iran yet. As you can see, rumors U.S. is about to move on Cuba. Elon Musk, SpaceX. As you can see right here, SpaceX, that's exactly what they show right here with the satellites right here. Same thing, you're watching a clown show. As you can see, multiple helicopters are circling low over Miami. People are starting to panic. Trump, he could be going. He's out of town this weekend. He's out of town pool. As you can see, he said he might go. I waited until midnight. That's why I've been putting out my videos after midnight. As you can see, so exactly what he says right here. He's going to disappear. The snake, Trump. He's going to disappear. As you can see, there's satellites, SpaceX, exactly what they're talking about, just as I just showed you. And we know that Escape LA is Air Force One. We'll see what happens. There's a wedding this weekend. We'll see what happens. Disappear. God bless. Hope everybody's doing well. I will be live Saturday, or I'll be going live Friday. It is already Friday. It's after midnight, 12:12. We'll see what happens. On the wall is 23 and iPad Goat with Trump. Psalms 29. We'll see what happens. Also, I'm looking for Trump. Maybe could disappear on the 26th. 26th, he goes to Walter Reed. If things happen. But this weekend, there's a wedding in Trump. We'll see what happens.